What's the buzz? This is Zeta and welcome back to Setting the Stage. In this episode, I'm going to be working on a project that's going to show me the way from here on to this stronghold that I'm about to show off. So, before we get into that, I'm going to show you the journey that I took in order to even find this thing in the first place. So, just bear with me, and we'll be getting onto the main project very soon. I started noticing a difference midway through my journey of Trolland. Basically, Trolland is where I exiled Jester to, and learned of the existence of somebody who had his exact mannerisms, and thus thought it was a good way of teaching him that actions have consequences. So, yeah. Basically, I won't let him into Questopia unless he's proven that he has learned his lesson from that prank back in 2016. But anyway, here I'm just going through Trolland and basically just trying to figure out where in the heck this new stronghold is. And this is the exact point where I started noticing something different. So, here, when I threw it, it went forward. So I decided to go on forward, and once I get to a certain point again, I threw down another Eye of Ender, which did pretty well the same thing, went straight forward, or rather, diagonally forward anyway. So, I kept following in that direction for a while until I met up with a coastline. And since this is, since I don't really have any foodstuffs with me, I'm gonna keep this in peaceful mode. So, yeah. For right now, at least, it's going to remain in peaceful mode, and there's not really going to be much, there's not really going to be much action in this episode. I would have consented to do normal mode if I had more food with me, and if I knew for a fact, without a hint of a doubt, that I was going to be able to survive the journey and be able to sleep. But since neither of them are true, yeah. I'll start to... I'll throw another one at 6100. That'll be easier to keep track of. Yep, it still goes forward like that. Alrighty. So 7104, if I can manage it. No, actually, 6204. Okay, still goes forward. Good. Good. Alright. I'm so excited I'm able to actually find another stronghold. Alrighty. Right here. There we go. And it'll break. Nope, it'll drop right on top of that dark oak. Brilliant. Okay. Alright. Going forward. Nice. Here we go. Alright. Now go to 6504. Okay. Okay. Ah. That had to break. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Soon I'm not gonna have a lot of these, so I may need to go 200 now. So instead of 6604, maybe 6704? Okay. Launch. Awesome. Alright. Still goes forward, and that did not break. That just landed right on top of this tree. Or did it? Oh. Wow. Wow, game. Alright. 6904 now. Okay. Here we go. 6904 has been reached. Go ahead and chuck it. Okay, is it a break? Nope, it's a drop. Alright. 7104 it is. Alrighty. So, how close am I getting? Like, I've been traveling for thousands and thousands of meters. Like, my country is at the 3,000 mark. I am now at 7,000. I have just breached the 7,000 mark. So, how far is this? Whatever. Okay, it's going deep into the hill. So, this is going to be rather tricky to find. Oh. Not so much. Okay. So now we go to 7304. Alright. 7304. Launch. Alright, break or drop. That's a break. Okay. So that'll be 7604 now. And that was a bit of okay. I need to go on to 8004. Yikes! I am getting so unlucky with these breaks right now. I only have 4 Eyes of Ender left. Jeez. Okay. Okay, now it's moving this way. Okay. So, I need to go this way for another, oh jeez. I am at 4,000 now? Okay, where did it drop? Where did it drop? Ah, there it is. Okay. So, I did 4,000 if I'm not mistaken, because it broke at 7604, making it to where I had to throw it at 8004. So, if I don't see the stronghold in the next 4,000 meters where it's like either 8404 or 4,000 from the oh, never mind. 4,000? What the heck? 400. I see a glow down there. Okay. Right. What is that? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Is that it? Oh my goodness. I think I've lucked out. The very first thing that I see of the stronghold is the portal chamber. Look at that! Look at that! The thing is literally glowing! Iron bar windows? Okay, that looks like a portal chamber if ever I've seen one. Okay, I need to dig down a little bit here. Like, right here. Oh, no! I need literally 3 times more than I have. No. Okay, at the very least though, I did find the stronghold. So now I need to go back to the shoreline that I came from. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, wrong way. Okay, wrong way again. Okay, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Okay. Oh, this is huge! I have finally found it! After, after just a few minutes of searching, maybe... Actually, you know what? It's been days on and off, but I have finally got to it. At long last, I have finally found it. Okay, so hear me out. This is why I was wanting to find that stronghold so badly. Okay, so you remember the other stronghold? Well, it didn't actually have a portal, so this one actually has a portal chamber. So this is so cool. I finally found it. I am so happy. I could dance. Okay, but it is underwater, so the mob spawner thing that I'm planning, it's gonna have to be pretty oh geez, I don't even know what to say here. I'm speechless. This is so cool! I have finally managed to find the stronghold after so long. So yeah, alright. Now I just need to get the rest of the 12 Eyes of Ender and the materials that I need in order to actually pull this mob spawner idea off. So yeah. Awesome! So yeah, as you can see, it was a very emotional and very tense journey to get into the stronghold. That's going to be a very high priority thing to do in the future. Anyway, I believe it's about time to stop jabbering and start working. Alright, so anyway, now let's go on ahead and start off at the first set of important coordinates. So, this'll be for the front tower. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you exactly what this is based off of. Listen closely. This is going to blow your socks off when you see what this actually looks like. We are going to be working on a jackup rig. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what a jackup rig is, it is very cool. It is probably the coolest looking offshore drilling rig that I have ever seen. So basically what happens in a jackup rig is they are either towed or propelled by a motor that is on the rig. Okay, you know what? I need to find the coordinates instead of trying to find the stronghold itself. I think that over there is it. But the first coordinate is going to be 82, 84, 54, 483. So, this is going to be for the front of the tower. And this is going to be on a completely straight up and down part of the leg. So, once I get through with that, and get it up to where I want it, the thing about it is, the rig is going to be very okay, it's going to be very tall, is what I'm trying to say. most offshore drilling rigs can only stand up to about 100 or so meters, but there are certain ones that actually can stand a little bit taller. So 82, 84. So 843. Okay. And then here we go. This is where it is. So I'm going to be setting this up here like this. So basically what that means is with the enchantments that I have on it, which include Aqua Infinity, Mending, Unbreaking, all sorts of other stuff, this thing is going to be the it's going to help out big time in this project. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's go on ahead and get this sorted out here. So Y89 is the top of the mob grinder. So what I'm gonna need to do is, okay, so I believe I have it to be about like 4 tall. I would need to check on that and see what that's all about. But anyway, 4 from 89 is very easy. I would need to stop right here on this tower at about 85. That is going to be very important. Alright, so now that I have done that, I can go on ahead and put on the ladders for this part of the leg. And I am putting these on the wrong leg at the moment compared to what I'm doing in the actual world where this is actually a thing. But trust me when I say that's not really going to matter too much in the long run. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm going to be going to a restaurant soon, so I need to finish this up as quickly as possible. So I need to then go on to 6288, which is right around here, and do the same thing as I did with the one at 82 84. So as you might be able to tell, these are about 4 across, counting this tile. So I'm going to be jumping up like this up until I get to, once again, Y85, which is the altitude. This time, unfortunately, because now I'm going to be heading over to the next part of this project at 8284, 839. So right around here is where this part of the leg is going to be. And like I said before, this part's not going to have a ladder attached to it, because there's already a ladder reaching up to the main part of the rig, and it's going to be basically the only ladder that I need in order to do so. So now I have got that done. One last thing to do is to go over to 8288 and do the same thing over here, like this. So for those of you who are planning on running a jackup rig in the future, this next bit that I'm about to tell you is going to be very important. Do not mimic this in real life. do not put one leg higher than the rest, because you will get a very unstable rig, and you don't need that. Especially if this thing is supposed to be drilling for oil. This jackup rig, however, is going to be very different, because it's going to be actually pointing me to the stronghold down below. So, now that I've gotten that done, it's time to go to the next set of important coordinates, which happen to be the back two towers. So, what I need to do here is I need to go to 8264. And I think, yeah, I put these ladders in the wrong spot. So, that's going to be very, very detrimental to the progress that that I'm planning to get done here. So, actually, you know what? On the other side, on the right-hand side, is actually where this is. So, I did actually kind of put this in the right spot, just on the wrong side. So, right over here... Oh wait, actually, I put it on the left-hand side. Never mind. Never mind, I'm still... I'm still just as goofy as I was. So just pop this up here like this, and then head on down to the, head on down to where the next set of coordinates are. And that happens to be at 8264, 859. Okay, right here. So right here, this is where the tower is at its deepest. So, okay, 34. That goes down. Okay, that's 33. Okay, so I believe... Okay, let me go ahead and go back a little bit. So where is 63? 63 is over here. Okay, 82, 64, 864. Okay, 863 actually. So right here. So for this particular part of the project, I need to do the bracing the cross thing now. So I need to pop this down under here, and then I need to go up like this. But even though the legs down here are lower than the legs over the yonder ways, their height, the part that they stop over the water, remains the same, 85. That's because the main mob spawner itself needs to be level in order to actually do originally started. So it would be so basically made this go up to Y85 first. But after the fact, I can just dip down over here like this, taking a half a heart of damage in the process, thanks to my feather falling depth strider boots. And I am all the way up to this part. So 8268 is next. So towards the stronghold then. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to do another cross thing here like this. So pop this here like this. This is another big no-no when it comes to jackup rigs. See how all of those bottom bits are not touching the ground? That is very dangerous in real life. So if I have to tell you not to do this in real life, well, honestly speaking, you really will need to learn this for yourself. Unless it comes out so catastrophically and everyone on board your rig, shall we say, pass on. I know it's gruesome. I know I sound callous and cruel, but trust me when I say doing what I'm doing right now in real life is very dangerous, especially if you're using that actively to drill for oil. In any case at all, regardless of whether or not you're drilling for oil or concrete, because now we're getting into the part where this thing is basically a mob spawner and not just some yellow pillars poking out of the water. So the thing about this is I'm going to need to consistently check how much time I have left, because I currently don't have access, well, I do have access to a stopwatch, but I haven't really started a stopwatch, if that makes sense. So, what I really need to do here is place some purple wool, like right around here-ish. Why do I keep calling it purple wool? It's purple concrete. Jeez. So, grab this like this, and then set this over here like this. Actually, this needs to be uncovered, because I'm going to be working on that specific part now. So, this is where realism dies, and the world of absolute fantasy in terms of physics comes into play. So, if this was realistic, this rig would have collapsed before it was even built. However, since this is Minecraft, well, you saw how I managed to put up a very unrealistic sky island, right? Like, you know that a sky island is not possible, right? At least you should, anyway. Otherwise, I'd be very concerned for your Anyway, aside from that, I'm gonna go down here, and I'm going to plop this like this, and just basically pop all of this up here like so, and then, okay, this particular leg is going to be one of the mob spawners. However, the thing about this is, in order to do this, I'm gonna have to raise the walls over here a little bit, which is why this is about 4 blocks tall and not 3. So, don't celebrate me improving my architecture just yet, because honestly speaking, I'm a long ways away from caring about whether or not people complain about not being able to jump in any of the buildings that I make. Whenever I do something like this, it's typically a simplistic 3 blocks per floor, counting the ceiling, 2 blocks of walking space from ceiling to floor in my buildings. And I know a lot of people that don't like this type of style. But unfortunately, I really don't care about that because, truth be told, it's just something that I'm used to, if that makes sense. So now I'm gonna go to another part where in the X zip code of 8264, which is right around here, and 823, which happens to be over here. So this is where the next leg is going to be popping up. This is considerably more stable ground compared to the previous one. But there is still room for mistakes. So 8268, closer to the rig. Okay, 8268 is right here. And then pile this up like this. So I need to go and collect some more yellow concrete. So it's that island over there. Okay. So somebody's definitely been in this area because there is a mine on that island with a sign that says Iron Island Mine. So evidently somebody was mining iron here. And that just so happens to be the building leading into the mine right there. It's very similar to my style of mine building. So that's interesting. I honestly can only think of one person that would be that would actually be able to copy it, to be Marty Jester. So apparently Marty Jester has been here. At least to my knowledge, nobody has copied my mine building style as of yet. There might have been somebody that did so, but that's besides the point. Right now, I am more focused on actually finding and working on my rig. So what I need to do... 64. Oh, it's over there. It's literally over there. Okay, I'm a genius. Okay, so I feel like once I get through with this particular leg, I'm going to skip forward and see how much time I have left. And if time persists, I'm gonna go on ahead and continue work on this thing until I run out of time. So I'm gonna go on ahead and set this up to about Y85. Alright, I need to mine this down and pop this in, and I need to do the same thing over here with this. Alright, so I need to see. So 8268 is right here. I need to go out to 819. So which way is that? This way, okay. So 19 is right here, don't go any further. And then, ha, ha, ha. 19's right here, don't go any further. And then drop down, like this. Whee! So, now I go on ahead and get this on up to where the rest are. And just pop this up to Y85. Alright. So, one thing about this is that this is going to be one of the most effective mob spawners that I have ever created, because it follows a lot of recommendations on YouTube as to how to make an effective mob spawner. So, I'm gonna go on ahead and get this leg, at least the basics of this leg, complete, to go and get back to Iron Island here. Like, right over there. And I need to remember exactly where I put the final leg. Or else I'm going to be really wasting time. Okay. So, the restaurant that we're going to has already opened about this point. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Just so we're going to be able to go to said restaurant very soon. So I would have grabbed more, but I think I've just about run out of time for today. So in the next episode, I'm going to continue work on the jackup rig that I've got going on here, and I will meet you then. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, adios, amigos.